NASA announces breaking news, red alert, Nibiru planet tax to pass Earth, is it tsunami ready to hit America's east coast? NASA announces breaking news and red alert and Nibiru planet tax to pass Earth, and is it tsunami ready to hit America's east coast? We wanted to post this because we thought the timing was very interesting considering all the talk of a meteor or comet hitting the Earth sometime very soon. Even NASA has joined the National Nuclear Security Administration to help defend against a possible doomsday asteroid. After discovering that an asteroid the size of Texas is going to impact Earth in less than a month, NASA recruits a misfit team of deep-core drillers to save the planet. The two agencies, NASA and the National Nuclear Security Administration, have long studied such threats on their own. They have surveyed the cosmic debris, designed rocket interceptors and run supercomputer simulations to see if a nuclear blast could nudge a large asteroid off course. In interviews, federal officials and private experts said the new interagency agreement would deepen the levels of expert cooperation and governmental planning, ultimately increasing the chances of a successful deflection. "It's a big step forward," said Kevin Greenaw, a senior official at the Nuclear Security Agency. "Whenever you have multiple agencies coming together for the common defense, that's news. Hopefully, this news and the agencies teaming up will help thwart any potential asteroid apocalypse, at least in our lifetimes." Recently, NASA has been stepping up its efforts to protect us all from rogue asteroids. They've been working with the National Nuclear Security Administration to work out how to use nuclear weapons to deflect asteroids heading towards us, which sounds an awful lot like the plot of Armageddon. They also have a backup plan in the eventuality that bombing it doesn't work. The new department will work to prepare people on Earth by alerting those in the potential impact zone and assisting emergency response agencies, although we're pretty curious quite what could be done to help an area after a giant lump of fire or rock falls on it. About 1,500 new near-Earth objects every year are detected by NASA, and the agency believes it has found about 90% of objects which are 3,000 feet or bigger. John Grunsfeld, Associate Administrator for NASA's Science Mission Directorate, said, "Asteroid detection, tracking and defense of our planet is something that NASA, its interagency partners, and the global community take very seriously. While there are no known impact threats at this time, the 2013 Chelyabinsk superfireball and the recent Halloween asteroid close approach remind us of why we need to remain vigilant and keep our eyes to the sky." Nibiru visible over Peru May 9, 2016 Planet X 2016 update. Nibiru over Russia, visible, Jet-Cam May 9, 2016 Planet X update. What the public has not been told is that the decade-long litany of global geological and meteorological calamities is caused by Planet X-provoked solar excitations. Disasters will worsen as Planet X nears its gravitational loop around rendezvous with our Sun. NASA's own documents named this massive object Planet X even before it had been sighted by the Infrared Astronomical Satellite, IRAS. Astrologists, ex-government officials, political insiders are all saying the same thing. 2016 is the year we have all been hearing about. The return of Planet X or Nibiru to some, wormwood to others. Is John Moore correct in his statements that Planet X, or Nibiru, wormwood are actually on a close approach of planet Earth? Research delving into the issue of wormwood, Planet X, aka Nibiru. With Obama's recent speech on global warming, take notice to what he also had to say about a possible end of life as we know it here on Earth. Why was this said? With so many conspiracies of the end times coming already spreading around the world, why make such a statement? The Nibiru cataclysm is a supposed disastrous encounter between the Earth and a large planetary object, either a collision or a near miss, which certain groups believe will take place in the early 21st century. Believers in this doomsday event usually refer to this object as Planet X or Nibiru. The idea that a planet-sized object will collide with or closely pass by Earth in the near future is not supported by any scientific evidence and has been rejected as pseudoscience and an internet hoax by astronomers and planetary scientists. The idea was first put forward in 1995 by Nancy Lieder, founder of the website Zeta Talk. Lieder describes herself as a contactee with the ability to receive messages from extraterrestrials from the Zeta Reticuli star system through an implant into her brain. She states that she was chosen to warn mankind that the object would sweep through the inner solar system in May 2003, though that date was later postponed, causing Earth to undergo a physical pole shift that would destroy most of humanity. 6. The prediction has subsequently spread beyond Lieder's website and has been embraced by numerous internet doomsday groups, most of which link the event to the 2012 phenomenon. Since 2012, the Nibiru cataclysm has frequently reappeared in the popular media, usually linked to newsmaking astronomical objects such as Comet Titan or Planet 9. Although the name Nibiru is derived from the works of the ancient astronaut writer Zecharia Sitchin and his interpretations of Babylonian and Sumerian mythology, he denied any connection between his work and various claims of a coming apocalypse. Are the end times coming while President Obama is still in office? What natural disaster is this woman speaking of? Will we see a pole shift on this planet? Or will an asteroid hit the Earth in 2016? Or will it be a nuclear war to end America as we know it? Dr. Patricia Green shared her visions and dreams which is related to end times. Dr. Green says a tsunami will hit the East Coast. She warns us to get out of East Coast of USA because huge tsunami is coming. She said it was 100 feet there will be famine, drought, huge hurricane and economic hardship in USA. Russia will invade and there will be nuclear bomb explosion in USA. This is time to repent our sins, seek Jesus wholeheartedly. Dr. Patricia Green is the founder and president of Joy Ministries Worldwide, a non-profit ministry whose mission is to take the gospel message into the nations. Joy is an acronym for Jesus of Yahweh of whom she preaches. Patricia travels to remote areas in Africa and India to reach isolated people groups with God's truth and has witnessed mighty deliverances, divine healings, and salvation through Jesus Christ. Her life's passion and work is to see millions of people saved through Jesus Christ so heaven is their eternal destination. She also teaches and equips others for the work of the ministry through pastors and church leaders' seminars, prayer and worship meetings, and Bible study groups. Patricia graduated from Vision Christian Bible College and Seminary with a bachelor's degree in theology, a master's degree in missiology and a PhD in philosophy of religion specializing in world evangelism. Patricia resides in western Pennsylvania where her ministry center is also based. Are you worried about your future? Are you worried by the many disasters that you face in your everyday life? Worry no more. The Lost Ways comes in to solve your woes. This program was created by Davis Claude and its major role is to prepare and teach you how to handle worst-case scenarios using the least independence. This program will therefore motivate you to protect your family and friends during the worst period without the help of the modern technology. Remember, calamities are everywhere, at work, home, school and many other places. These calamities cause tension and leads to a decrease in productivity. This may finally lead to a reduction in life. Fortunately, the Lost Ways Review will provide solutions to these situations. It will give you the tips for preparing yourself when nothing seems to go as expected. Generally, most people are optimistic. This makes them unprepared for failure. However, the best thing is to prepare for worse times. It is important to tell your kids about earthquakes, fire outbreaks, extreme weather conditions and other calamities. Tell them how to deal with these calamities in case they occur.